This is podcast 254 with special guest, one of my greatest friends, Donnie Palmer, a fighter for boxing and life. Donnie, how are you, my man?
I'm well. How are you doing today, Brian?
Good, man, good.
Having me on.
Appreciate you coming on the show. Let me say first, thank you for your service as being a former veteran. I need to say that. I want to open with that. So tell me a little bit about your background. So where were you born and how did you get interested in boxing?
A little bit of my background. I grew up in Roxbury, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Over in like Lower Roxbury, South End.
Yeah.
In Mandela Apartments. I went to elementary school. I graduated from elementary school in Charlestown High.
Yeah.
I went to boarding school, Brooks in North Andover.
Yeah.
I actually graduated from English High. I played basketball. I rode my whole life.
Yeah.
The head of the Charles Regatta is coming up in the next couple of days, and I'll be out there watching that.
Nice.
I played basketball in college.
Yeah.
And then I went to the military. I fell into some hard times with the law. And then a judge said, "Hey, kid, you're an awesome athlete, man. You got an opportunity to better your life, or I'm going to put you in jail. Do you want to go to the military, or do you want to go to jail?" I said, "Your Honor, I'll take the military and give it a try." He said, "Great choice. You're a smart kid, smart man." So I went to the military and I started boxing again. I picked up boxing again in the military, and I made the Army team, the WCAP team, which was the team that the top team in the country, boxing team in the country, one of the best boxing teams in the world. Basically, you just box all over the world and you train for the Olympics. It's the Army Olympic team. So I got to do that for a long time until I figured out I want to get out and go pro.
Yeah.
And I became a pro outside the Army. Became a pro boxer, a school teacher, special ed school teacher, because when you first start out boxing, you don't make much. So in the Army, I finished my degree, and I came back out and I became a school teacher.
Wow. So tell me about how did you become Republican? It's rare that, you don't find a lot of, African-American Republicans. Yeah. Right.
Well, also me being in the Army helped me become a Republican because when I was in the Army during the Obama reign.
Yeah.
So, and I was an Obama supporter, but
Really?
when I was in the Army, yeah, I used to be an Obama supporter. I used to work for the DNC, guys. I used to be an Obama supporter, when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I helped raise a lot of money for Obama in Massachusetts.
Yep.
I went to the Army. And when I was in the Army, I just seen that he wasn't the real deal. He was actually anti-military. He was cutting our fundings. We would have days in the Army, like months in the Army, we didn't get paid because he would just stop our payment, And this is happening like a lot. Like, I know you remember this. If you're a soldier, you're in the Army from like 2008 to 2016. You remember those pay cuts, we would just wait for our money,
Yeah.
I mean, we get it all back in a lump sum, like when they did pay us, but it'd be months we didn't get paid. And it was a lot of stuff. He was anti-Army. He wasn't for the country, I just felt like Obama was breaking our country up, and I didn't want to serve in the Army under Obama.
Yeah. Now, do you think Obama knew who you were? Like, knew your name and knew who you were, you think?
No, I don't think so.
No. I wasn't sure if that was something that he would have known. Now, let me ask you this: when would you want to run for Congress this time around?
This time around, I got a lot of support when I ran for city council this past year in Boston. It's a nonpartisan race, but I want to be transparent. So I ran as a Republican because I have very conservative views. I am conservative. And I wanted some diversity. I want to put some diversity on the council and have a Republican, either non-conservative in the city, because that is a good city. That's a thriving city. When you have diversity on the council, not everybody all thinking the same. And then what made me want to run for Congress is I had a lot of support from City Council, and this election came up, and I figured I could give her a run for her money. You know, she couldn't use all the racist rhetoric against me because I'm not white.
Right.
You know, a white Republican should have brought him to the ringer, call him racist, you know, call them bigots.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they do.
Yeah.
With me, you know, it was a strategic move. For me, you really can't do that. And I have the heart and the courage to stand up against her and her husband.
Now, do you think, why won't she debate you? Because I don't understand, like, why is it a lot of Democrats now don't want to debate their opponents? I don't get, is that like the new trend? I'm always in that Democrats don't want to debate their competitors, it seems like.
You know, it's a form of disrespect, and it's a way for them, you know, to skate by. You know, and just try to get through the midterm. You understand?
Yeah.
They're just trying to get through the midterm. They're trying to skate by and get the midterms. Like they're all losing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're losing.
Mm-hmm.
They're losing in every category. You know, economics, education, you know, energy independence. They're losing on those big three, you know, on every, they're losing.
Yeah. Now, as a congressman, would you put a bill in to get rid of CRT in Massachusetts when you become Congress?
Yeah, CRT should never been in Massachusetts. And anybody, not only will I put a bill in, you know, I want to release any teacher that was teaching it, any teacher that was for that. They need to be released. Yeah. From teaching. They should never be a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about how me and you first met. Do you remember how me and you first met? Because I do.
Didn't we meet at Jim Lyon's house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I actually sang for you guys, remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful voice.
Thanks, man.
Beautiful voice, brother. Beautiful voice.
I appreciate that. You know, let me ask you a question. Do you think at some point you'll ever write your own autobiography? Because I would love to read that book if you ever recorded it on audiobook. That be something you would ever consider doing at some point down the line?
You help me write it, I'll help you to read it.
Really?
Help me write it. Yeah, you help me write it to read it.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question. If Ayanna does debate you, I don't think she will, but if she ever does debate you, will you go scorched earth assault on her? Well, if I'm saying this correctly, or will you go easy on her because you'll know? Because I mean, not that this will matter. I know that she will play the race card for you. I know she wouldn't. I know tries, but doesn't work with you. Do you think if you debate her, you will go scorched earth assault, or we're going to start out easy first if you debate her, if she has the courage to do it?
We're at war. I'm going full scorched assault. There's no time to wait.
Yeah.
I'm letting it rip.
Letting it rip. Yes.
You know, there's a debate. We have a debate actually tomorrow. But she sent in a fill-in. She sent in a body double, you know, a fill-in, which is totally disrespect. Go USA is doing. John Paul Moran is doing a debate.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll send you those topics right now. I'll send you the topics so you can look at right now. Okay?
Sounds cool.
Yeah, Messenger.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, take a look at those. And let me ask you this as well. What is it about Trump? So you know me, I love President Trump. I think he's great. What is it they love about Trump? I mean, honestly, the media thinks he's so mean, but we know he's a nice guy. What do you love about Trump? Because what I love about him is the fact that he puts people first. He loves to meet his fans. He loves his supporters more than foremost.
He loves his country.
Yeah.
That's why I love the guy. He goes country first. He puts this country first. You know, he put this country before his own needs. I mean, he didn't have to run. He took a pay cut to run this country because he loves this country.
Yep. Would you say he's getting? Sorry. Go ahead.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were making your point.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Would you say? See, I think he'll run again. What do you think? I mean, honestly, I think after this mess, I think Trump's gonna go. I gotta run. What do you think? I think he's getting ready.
Again. He's running again. He's gonna run again. We gotta make sure, you know, we do all the right things. You know, repost, share his stuff.
Yeah.
We got to stay on top of it. They're attacking. Trump's under attack right now.
Yeah.
He's under attack.
Let me ask you a question. Are you on Rumble at all? The website Rumble at all? Are you on there at all?
I do have a platform on Rumble.
Okay. What is it called?
This is Donnie Donnie PLMR. This should be Donnie PLMR. Donnie Palmer. Donnie PLMR.
Oh, so what do you have for videos on there? What is on your channel for videos that you have on there?
A lot of Trump stuff, a lot of patriotic stuff. Great videos. That help educate the people on what's going on.
Yeah. Are you putting together? Have you put up any of your own ads yet? Because I haven't seen any ads at all on TV with your name on them yet. Have you?
I've been actually going out every night, plastering the city with 4x8s. Plastering the whole district with 4x8s and telephone pole signs. So I've been doing guerrilla marketing, all over the city with my yard signs and my signs. I've been doing that. That costs money. I need money. I need donations to do ads. I don't have a lot of money. Democrats have lots of money. I don't really do big donations because I feel people should be storing food in their pantries because it's going to be a cold winter. I mean, electricity rates went up 64% from last year. Mm-hmm. Last year, the average household was paying $173. Mm-hmm. This year, the household is paying $293, a month to heat their home, which is almost around $3,500 a year to heat your home. This year, in 1 year, it's gone up that much. So I feel horrible taking lots of money from people.
You do.
So what I do is a lot of social media because it's the freest way to market, it's social media. So if people have extra bucks, I mean, any little bit helps. Yeah. So if you can send $5, $10, awesome. I'm not looking for big donations.
Yeah.
But please store your pantries with food.
Yeah.
Canned goods, MREs, whatever you can get your hands on. Just store your pantry with food, please.
Funny question. Who would you want to see in the NBA run for Congress? In the NBA, if it were to be who would you want to see for a player in basketball run for president or Congress? Do you think that'd be fun to watch some NBA guy run
Charles Barkley.
Charles? Why Charles?
Yeah.
Charles is hilarious.
Charles Barkley, Charles Barkley. He's transparent. He's going to say what's on his mind. He's going to speak honestly. Even if you don't like it, he's going to be honest with you.
Yeah. What about Shaq?
Shaq's kind of liberal, man.
Is he?
Shaq is kind of not. I don't know. I would like to talk to Shaq more. I love Shaq, but I don't really understand Shaq, so I can't say anything about Shaq.
What do you mean by you don't understand him? What do you mean by that?
I don't understand Shaq. I don't understand Shaq's political views.
No.
I don't understand Shaq. I don't understand Shaq. I like to talk to him a little bit more. I don't understand him, so I don't say anything bad about Shaq. He's my favorite, one of my favorite players. He's a GOAT to me. I love Shaq. Shaq. I don't understand. I love to talk to him.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Now, funny question: if Barkley ever ran for president, do you think he would win if Barkley ever ran for president, or do you think they would try to trash him too if he ever ran for president, Barkley?
Oh yeah, they try to trash Barkley. It would be, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But they couldn't call him racist, though, could they? I mean, because he's an African American guy. I mean, they couldn't use that against him, could they? I mean, because they know he's African American.
Yeah, but they still call me a racist, don't they?
Yeah, they do. For no reason whatsoever. Let me ask you this: do you have any kids at all?
I do.
You do? How old are your kids?
I'm 17-year-old and I'm 5-year-old.
Oh, what do you have? 2 boys or 2 girls?
2 girls.
2 girls. Oh. And are they helping you run your campaign at all? Are they doing anything for you to help out with your campaign?
Oh yeah, my daughter, my 5-year-old, is my chief of staff.
Oh really?
She's my chief of staff. Yeah.
So how does she do that as chief of staff?
Huh?
So how does she do? How does she do it as chief of staff at 5? So how does she do that? You think?
Oh, it starts from the morning. With breakfast. She makes sure we have great breakfast. Healthy breakfast with fruit, oatmeal, or some toast, eggs. She loves eggs. Bacon.
Bacon.
You know, so we always start off with a good breakfast. And then she always makes sure I'm sharp. She has great eye for clothes and colors, you know?
Yeah.
She always makes sure I'm sharp. She always picks out my shirt and my pants, you know?
Wow.
And my daughter's awesome, you know. She's the best.
Yeah.
What do we do? Usually she helps me knock out the tasks, you know? She helps me recruit voters. She goes up there, she gives out my cards to people. Hey, it's my daddy's card. Did you vote for him? And it's like the cutest little rep, you know? Like, how could you not take a card from her, you know?
I was gonna ask you, have any people ever said no to taking your cards, or most people said yes when she's asked for voting for you? When people have asked,
when I give my card out, people said no all the time. When she gives it out, people just say yeah, you know, they take it. So
it's pretty interesting.
It's awesome just to have her out there, you know, with me campaigning, you know.
Yeah. What are your daughters' names again?
Ellie and Kia.
Ellie. And did you say Kia?
Yep, KDIA.
Oh, okay. And let me ask you this: do you plan to hold any more events? Because I actually saw you again at the GOP convention in Springfield this year. I don't know if you remember me seeing you at that.
Yep. Any more events? Right now is go time.
Yeah.
I have an event on the 26th or the 2nd. I think it's probably the 26th or the 2nd.
Yep.
26 or 11-2 in Charlestown. We're having a get together in Charlestown.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Right before the election.
Okay.
Some people.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. And let me say,
if you want to come.
Yeah. Yes. And where is it again? The gathering?
Probably a tavern at the end of the world, or it's going to be in Charlestown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Donnie, it's been a great time having the podcast. Donnie, you've been a great guest today. And look, Don, let me just say this, Donnie. As a person that loves America first, a Black conservative, I'm going to support you full on. I'm with you all the way. America first. MAGA is coming back. We know that. I mean, do you agree? See, I think we're going to be making a big comeback come November. I mean, how do the polls look for you? Have you looked at any poll data in your sector?
I have looked at some poll data. Jim Ryan showed me. You know, it's looking all right. I mean, it's looking all right. Like, there's a lot of independent voters here. There's way more independent voters in Boston than there are Democrats or like Republicans. There's a lot of independent voters here in Boston. So, you know, we're looking to sway a lot of those people. So a lot of those people are independent thinkers. They're free thinkers. So it's looking really good. You know, it's looking pretty good. You know, I'm going to give it my best. You know?
Yeah.
Give it my best. And that's all I can do is give it my best, brother.
You know, I believe that too. You know, and I believe that here's what I see happening. I see we're going to get back in the midterms. I think Trump will run and win again. What do you think?
I think we have the best. We have some of the smartest people here in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You know, independent thinkers. We have some of the best independent thinkers here in Massachusetts. So I'm looking for them to get me over the hump, you know, and get us over this hump, you know, out of this disaster.
Yeah.
This disastrous economy, you know. The independent thinkers are gonna win for the country.
Yeah. You know, I had an idea real quick before you go. What do you think of this idea? I want to see how you feel about this idea. What do you think of having a blind people poll watching area for blind people to watch vote counting for blind people? What do you think of that as an idea?
I don't know too much about it, but do you think it's a good idea?
I do, yes, because you know why? Because here's would you want to know why? I explain if you'd like.
Why?
So I think so because I read Braille, right? I read Braille all the time. If the Braille looks smushed up, it's a fraudulent vote ballot. Mm-hmm. If the Braille looks, what do you say? If the Braille looks regular,
yeah,
it would count.
So I would want to do anything that would help you succeed.
Yeah. So I think what we need to start having is a thing called a blind poll watching station, blind people only. They can go and get the Braille ballots out and look in the Braille, seeing if they're secure. Again, if they're secure, the regular votes, the Braille looks good. That's how I would do it if I was in a poll watching station.
So that's why we witnessed and you helped me out, you know?
How do I do that? How do I help you out with that?
No, we witnessed and you helped me out to write that bill.
Really?
You know, yeah. It's going to help a lot of people, right?
Yeah, because look, the Republicans love the disabled too. You know, the Democrats used to, but they don't like disabled no more. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans are for the disabled people as well now. You know, we're getting. I'm working on some of my friends that are. I'm trying to get them to be, you know, for us, for our side. So, you know, I believe that. You know.
No, I'm with you. Speaking of fraudulent ballots. Speaking of fraudulent ballots, I'm a veteran, and on every ballot I've been on,
yes,
I've had them put down that I was a veteran, my veteran status on the ballot. They didn't put my veteran status on this ballot. That is voter suppression.
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you on the show today, Donnie. It's been a great show today, and talk to you soon, Donnie. I appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you, Brian.
You got it, man. I'll talk to you soon. We'll be in touch. Awesome.
Yeah.
Close out.
Thank you guys for coming on the show today. Next Thursday, Grace Curley will be back on the show to discuss her career and all that good stuff. So next Thursday, Grace Curley. Thank you guys. 2 Guys Podcast 255 tomorrow. Thanks, guys.